Greetings, Rob, and all our imagination connoisseurs out there. DIETER here, doing what? Doing another video. Rob, first things first, thank you very much for visiting my friend Patrick's YouTube channel and that you left a very nice comment about his first review of a hot toy figure. That meant the world to both of us, so thank you for that. He's working on his next review. Hope it will be out in a couple of days. You've got a shock to the system this week, and I was a little hopeful about that. Not because it was nice for you, but I was hoping that the 400 show would align on Sunday, April 26th. But you have that Comic-Con coming up, so it is on Monday. But you always give us specific dates when you first saw Star Wars Aliens. You have already that specific date that you gave us. And on Stardate Sunday, April 26th, will always be a special date for me, because in 1986, 34 years ago, it was the first time I saw Ronnie James Dio live with the Sacred Heart Tour. I would say it was the peak of his commercial success, with the huge stage production, with the dragon, the lasers, and everything. Of course, it was shrunken down for the European venues because we don't have that huge stages that you have in the US. But it was that gigantic tour, and on Sunday I will remember it. And of course I will remember the support act. One of my favorites of the 80s, it was Keel. And this CD, because no one buys CD anymore, yes, some do. It came out last year, remastered. Rob, I can't tell you how ghibli I was when I browsed on Amazon and I saw what is coming out. Because I didn't have that album as a CD, and now it was re-released last year. I couldn't be happier. But let's get the inlay out, because I want to show you the shiny cover of the album. And Rob, how is the album? What is the title of the album? The Final Frontier. Man, come on. So Keel was the supporting act. The album was produced by Gene Simmons, by the way. And I thought to myself, what could I do with that specific date and Ronnie James Dio in combination with your show? So my wacky brain thought of something in combination with Ronnie James Dio songs. So let's see what did I come up with. But I have written it down, couldn't remember all that stuff, one foot in the grave. So let me just tell you, in combination with some of Ronnie James Dio songs, what do I think about your show? Even if you're not the king of rock and roll, Rob, and sometimes perhaps a mystery to me, none of your imagination connoisseurs feels like the last in line when you're reading the letters or playing their videos. Some would even say you're our rainbow in the dark, and no matter how hungry for heaven we are, you make sure to give us a little hell too. Rob, our holy diver into everything concerning Star Trek, will stand up and shout for us as the man on the silver mountain of verisimilitude. So Rob, long live rock and roll, and remember what I told you. Don't talk to strangers on Twitter about Star Trek Picard. That only brings out your evil eyes. You may call us imagination connoisseurs, but we're your rock and roll children too. So let's find the courage to cross the Rainbow Bridge, and we may all find the Sacred Heart. And of course, Rob, it's the Japanese edition. Okay? So, and to close it with some lyrics from Ron Keel, which brought an album out last year. He's still with us. Ron, you're still kicking ass. And the album last year was fantastic. So Rob, let me close with famous lyrics from Ron Keel, even if it may elude you from your snobbish ivory tower of pop music playing that Prince tambourine, looking down at all those headbangers. You've got it, the right to rock.